Okay, so we just happened to run across this driveway. How long ago was it?
About 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 weeks ago. And we were like, oh, that looks really pretty back there. So we thought we'd drive up, and we drove up to the top of the hill, and it's a long drive. But I could tell there was something up there.
Yeah, there's a couple of buildings. And there was no lights. And as you can see,
nobody's gone down this driveway in a long, long time. Oh, what's that bird?
that's a
It's a hawk?
heron, I think, isn't it? Could be a hawk.
It sounds like I'm dragging a branch.
I think you're fine. You want to check? Probably right here is the best place. Now, the little building up on the right looks like it might have had like a horse in it or something. Or been just a little shed for...
Yep. That was.
Oh, that's funny. But as you can see, it's been quite a while because of the amount of foliage growing between the roadway.
Yeah. All right. It's not exactly a smooth driveway here. And it's a ways up here.
Yeah, it's farther than you think it is.
I'd love to live back here though, man. It's beautiful.
Oh, no.
Isolated.
I can't imagine somebody not staying here unless they just ran into a hard
This
time.
is nice. It's kind of washed out over
it
here on this side.
It took some time and effort to have this place put in
Yep.
back here this far. Because can you imagine trying to bring in the construction trucks
Yeah.
to haul all the stuff from like Lowe's or wherever?
So apparently there's a bump and a security guard. We didn't actually see any dogs, and there's plenty of bumps, so I'm not sure which one they were referring to.
But as you saw, that sign looks older than some of the roads we've been on. But who knows, this could have been an idea for a sportsman's club or something back here.
True.
Or a retreat or something.
I mean, there is a barn though, so at some point somebody has farmed up here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Although it didn't look like it was in use.
Oh, either did the other building
nothing
you could
did.
see before.
Nobody had driven up through this field.
It'll wind on around to the left.
Well, sort of. I think actually I just went to turn around and we happened to see something, didn't we?
It's up to the left.
Yeah.
There's the barn here, but then it's to the left and everything's over there past those trees. See, because everything we want to hit is out that way.
Yeah.
Now the question is, do you want to park back here in the shade, or do you want to go on up?
I think this is about as far as we went before,
Yeah,
isn't
but I mean,
it?
you can still have drive up ahead. There's a pond to your left, there's the cabin over, and then there's a house to the right, too, it looks like.
So it looks like occasionally someone drives up here.
Okay, one thing you want to do when you're doing these, and this is just
turn around.
Yeah, turn around in case you need to get
drive
out.
out.
But also, if you're going to do these things, one thing when you go up to a house, locate the power meter for the electricity. Then you can walk up and you see if it's metering still, kilowatt hours.
Then you know nobody's
currently living in it,
got electricity.
except maybe squatters. See the backyard. Pardon me if it was a little bouncy. And you could see between the trees that there was a good kind of view, especially before it was allowed to grow up. So let's go over here. You can see it's an old style. It was very popular for this area of Kentucky for many generations. This style of... I'm going to come up here and see if there's a... Okay, so that's locked. We're not getting in this way. You can see it's been a while because look how old that wasp's nest there is. This one looks like they're trying to revitalize it. That wasp is watching me, but she's not coming down. So she's being cool with us. We're going to leave her alone. Nice deck on the upstairs master bedroom. And if you look here, there's a plant holder post right there. That is right around the corner, because you can see up the top where a hole is in the siding or the wood where a bee's nest is. We're gonna slide over. Oh wow, this looks like if I'm not mistaken, that's onion, is it? Yeah, wild onion right there. That's wild onion. Okay, cool. So see, look at that, right there, a bunch of bees coming out. And all around this beautifully laid out place. I mean, nice. This would be very beautiful out in Colorado, Nevada, up in Utah, Wyoming.
Interesting. There's still a little bit of driveway left here, as you can see, and somebody has driven all the way up here not too terribly long ago. Yeah, it's pretty cool, you know, very, very cool. Now the important thing, you know, always, we never break in anywhere. The door's not open or something, we don't go in, you know. Take nothing, you know, break nothing, take nothing. Those are the rules. So, you can see, I think. Okay, something just ran past me. Not sure what that was, but scared the crap out of me. Wish I could have seen it. Dude.
Wyoming.
Dude. Something just ran past me.
Was it a raccoon?
I don't know. It was up on the deck, and it, like,
Probably was a raccoon.
I was looking at the electric meter to see if it was on, which it isn't. And all of a sudden this thing goes flying past me.
Might have been a cat.
Holy crap.
Here we go. Here's another thing we can do to help.
Probably one of those trash pandas.
Here we go. Here's another thing we can do to help
Probably
check
one of
our
those trash pandas.
to check how long it's been since someone's been up here. Let's grab this Florida's natural. Okay, I'm not seeing a date on this. Even one of the beer bottles, they look pretty old. And this soda cans.
Shoes and flies.
Here's something that looks like it was a project that was going to be done.
Door's locked.
Door's locked in the back. That side I went to too.
That's too bad.
Whoa! Check out this fresh super bee's nest. I don't know if you're picking up all this on this camera. Yeah, we're picking them up pretty good. Huge honeybee nest.
Inside what I can see.
Check how long it's been since someone's been up here. Let's grab this Florida natural. Okay, I'm not seeing a date on this. Even one of the beer bottles, they look pretty old. And this soda cans.
Shoes, dead flies.
Here's something that looks like it was a project that was kind of done.
Door's locked.
Door's locked in the back. That side I went to. Yeah, we're picking up pretty good. Huge honey.
Pretty neat inside what I can see. It's got kind of a cool painted wood floor in the kitchen. Looks like there's a loft.
It almost looks like they didn't get it all the way finished. The way
What?
some of the beams look like here.
Where?
There, those two center ones. It looks like.
Well, I think they're just supposed to be like that. They're reclaimed wood.
Oh, okay.
Like they got them out of an old barn or something. There's a fireplace that looks like it's been, can't get it, there's too much reflection. Looks like it's out of an older building too. So, kind of a shame. Yeah, it looks like all the wood has been reclaimed, and some of the cabinets, like this bar, looks reclaimed. Huh? There's water.
Or at least it's
Well, there are shoes and a broom and stuff. It looks like maybe somebody was trying to clean up. There's been a vehicle up here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I noticed.
Somebody drove back further than we were.
So I'm going to go around here and check the back. One thing you want to do is take a look before you start going through and see if there's snakes sometimes doing these. Kind of take a gander. Now they were pretty nicely set up here. We got a good air conditioner. Now this looks like a gate, but then, okay, it is a gate. So I'm going to go through the gate, unclasp it, look at the back of the house. So the door up at the top is actually kind of open, but the screen door is there. So it's been fairly recent because it's not too old of a dish for dish TV. There's a lawnmower that's still nice left here. This shows a little older style. So that gives you a little bit of the age. It's a Cub Cadet.
Doors. Solid. See if I can get. There's a fence. I can't get farther around than this. See that? You can smell it. It's mint. Damn. There it is. So, it's a little bit disappointing. But, you know what, I hope, yeah, there's a lawnmower. Looks pretty new, so hopefully it's actually being renovated and somebody's gonna live here. Really deserves to be lived in. It's really, really beautiful.
Really nice chimney on this. Pretty nice wood. That's interesting. They've got electrical outlet right there. I don't know if maybe they had that up there for a pressure washer when they'd be up there cleaning some of this stuff or what. I don't know why you'd put one up that high, but there had to be a reason. No wonder there's so many bees around here. You have all this good clover left for them to. So I'm going to probably wander over to the other cabin. I'm going to probably follow this tree line. I'd better go over here and find my partner and see what she's up to.
Go over here a little way so you can see. pond a little better.
I'm going to go over to that one if you want.
Okay. Well, hopefully it is just an election.
I do too. Looks like somebody walked this way because this is all beat down. Unless it's deer track. Which way?
You know, they might have seen that there was somebody out here.
Yeah.
I wanted to check to make sure it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they might have saw our tracks and wondered what was up. Now we're here just to document stuff. We really are not here to do anything. Like I know there are some people who do the hunts for stuff like we do. But then they take prizes and stuff that they find. I'd rather leave everything behind in case like the owners come or the relatives of the property. As well as, I don't know, I just think it'd be bad karma to take other person's stuff. Now this is a nice little cabin. I don't know if this was a guest cabin or if this was just maybe for the kids or if it was just a work shed. I don't know. It's a nice little structure though. And you can see that a good amount of money was put into it. It's interesting that it's this far over from the other one. Maybe it was for grandmother or mother-in-law when she came to visit. But this looks like we can get in. Let's go around our little structure first. See, pretty nice wood. Very cool styling. Again, another hornet's nest. The wasp nest. But
I think somebody's coming.
really? You heard him? Well, I guess somebody may be coming. That's why we're taking off through here.
That was a false alarm, apparently. I guess we can hear cars on the road easier than we thought. And so it was just a car on the road. It wasn't somebody coming up the lane. So we're going to make our way back over to this little building. See, the door's open. Is there anything in here? Some wire. No, not much. Some fencing. It's just a little shed. Just a little shed. Top of a rake. Some fence posts. Screen. Yeah, it has electricity though. They ran electricity out here. A lot of outlets. Good Lord. So, some concrete blocks. A well, maybe. Hard to say. Here he comes. Bucket. Looks like a deer path. Look at that. Straight over there. Oh, no. It's not. It's from a 4x4. See that? It goes off that way. So, somebody's driven over there not too long ago.
Well, on our way back up here, we thought we were hearing a car or a truck coming. So on our way up, back to our vehicle, we get in the car and we're rolling along good, creeping down to see if we see anyone. And we didn't find anyone. And I looked down on my shirt and there's a red tick. I mean, it's this weird kind of red stripy looking color on my shirt. So I grabbed him. Luckily I had some antibiotic wipes in the glove console. So I'm creeping up on the little place. I apologize if it's a little shaky. Oh, whoa. I didn't even notice this before. So I will slow down here to show you. Here's a nice pond over here on their property. Or a mosquito bog, if you will, depending on how you want to look at it, with a lot of volunteer plants. Let's get down here. Good place for water moccasins to frolic, I would imagine. Here's some stones of some type around this. I'm not sure what the stones were here for. Maybe a walkway. Oh, there was actually if we looked closely, there was a pump. Is that a pump or is that just a lawnmower rolled into there? Over there down between the cattails? No, that's a pump. Yeah, there's a pump because there is a white pipe coming out. So this must have been a pond that they had aerated with, circular water flow to help keep it probably viable as a fish pond so they could fish out of. Maybe not so much fish. Hey, do you see the pond? Yeah, it had a pump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with a pipe.
Yeah, because there's some pipe over there.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
It's white PVC that's connected to the pump that's down there.
You can see over here where a 4x4 has driven by all the way out that way somewhere.
So I'm try out following it a bit. More hornet's nest or wasp nest. I'm gonna push the door open. So this looks like it was either just a storage shed. Oh, dirt dauber nest over there. A storage shed, probably utility. I was thinking maybe it was going to be a small cabin with living quarters. But it looks like a shed with like that rake without a handle on the wall. It's a good place for snakes to hide in here, or rats, or whatever. Looks like something's been living in here before. Actually, this is small enough to make a tiny house. You could put a good little place in here.
Yep.
I mean, even as warm as it is today with these couple of windows open, it's not terrible in here. I mean, this is well built. I mean, you have quality wood that's been stained. I mean, up here, you could actually have had a really good place for a bed up in that loft. There's a dirt dauber, it looks like, over in the window over on the left. So we'll let Mr. Dauber have his day. Nice little cabin that looks like a storage area, like I said. Had plenty of outlets, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
mentioned
5,
that
6,
too.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 that 14, 15, 15 so far. At least 15 outlets. I don't know what you'd need that many for. And another wasp nest, hornet's nest, whatever. But yeah, you could have definitely had a pretty cool place here. So I'm going to step out. I'm going to close the door the way it was. It almost looks like it was planned to be a place to stay, and then they just decided to use it as a storage area. So, hope you enjoyed this extra bit that we came back for. Please like, subscribe, share through your social media, your text, your emails. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, comment. Have a great day.